You already know that though, because this is bittersweet. You're like, okay, if I do this, this means that I lose XYZ. Or I lose this, whatever it may be. It could be a person. It could be a job. But there's something that you have to sacrifice. But you finally made up your mind that it's time to let it go and go on your quest. I really feel like the divine has really been calling you to calling you to this, but you haven't really. I think it doesn't make sense yet. With the alignment reverse, it doesn't make sense. Or somebody, you could have had an out-of-body experience, okay? Someone here, you could have had an NDE, or you had like a vision or a dream or something. Something spiritual took place. Something that you really can't talk about to other people because they wouldn't understand. You're not even understanding it. Hey Gemini, welcome to Comforting Cards. We're getting your reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node of Gemini. This is your 2-week reading mid-month. There'll be another one at the beginning of the month. It should be the mid-month, okay? So let's go ahead and get started, my love. I hope you're doing well. Let's get a message that you want to know, not me, right? Neptune, sacrifice. Okay. Okay. That's what I thought. Gemini, there's something that you are letting go, or somebody you're dealing with. Cross watchers, you're also welcome for Gemini. There's something here that you are letting go. You're finally releasing. That you see something for what it is and that it's time to release it. You definitely had a change of heart. You had some type of awakening. Let's get the Chakra Wisdom Oracle cards. The first deck I used, my apologies, is Black Moon Astrology. Let's take a look here. Yeah, I definitely feel strong awakening. Good for you, Gemini. This wasn't easy. Yep. This card's calling me too. This wasn't easy, sweetheart. It wasn't. There's a quest. I feel like God's really been, God, source, whatever you believe in, he, she, it, has really been trying to open their heart to you. You already know that though, because this is bittersweet. You're like, okay, if I do this, this means that I lose XYZ. Or I lose this, whatever it may be. It could be a person. It could be a job. But there's something that you have to sacrifice. But you finally made up your mind that it's time to let it go and go on your quest. I really feel like the divine has really been calling you to, calling you to this, but you haven't really. I think it doesn't make sense yet. With the alignment reverse, it doesn't make sense. Or somebody, you could have had an out-of-body experience, okay? Someone here, you could have had an NDE, or you had like a vision or a dream or something. Something spiritual took place. Something that you really can't talk about to other people because they wouldn't understand. You're not even understanding it fully. But I feel like you know it to be true. Or you know it to be real. You can't deny it. But like if you tell somebody else or other people, it's going to sound like a little bit out there. Now, some of you there's one person that you could talk to about this. And that's where this sacrifice comes in. But for some reason, you're not talking with that person. Or you're afraid to talk to them. Or there's something going on. There's separation between the two. But again, it is confusing you. You're like, I don't know. There's also a feeling of, I don't know which way to turn. Like, I'm going to do this, but I don't really know. What is going to happen? What's going to happen to me? Oh. Okay. Trust the divine, sweetheart. I'm serious. Like, trust. I need to find an angel card for you. Trust the divine. God got your back. God, source, he, she, it, mama, papa, whatever you believe in. I'm using the locks, angel locks by Street Priestess deck now. It's scary. It is. But you know what? A lot of times, this is what I've learned over my journey. When you're doing something new and it's right, you know it's the right thing, and you know it's time, there's going to be some nervousness there. There is going to be some fear. There's fear and there's excitement there. So that's a normal feeling. But I feel like this is strange to you or out of the ordinary because maybe you've never done it before or done anything like this before. So it makes it feel uneasy. But you're doing the right thing here. Or someone's doing the right thing for you, Gemini. Either way, there's a good thing here taking place. Let's see, Gemini. Let me see, honey. Okay. I'm going to take this reverse, though. You're coming out of conflict. You've been in a lot of conflict for a long time here, sweetheart. The duality, trying to figure out, dealing with that. Because we all have that side to us. We all have a Kali side. So basically a darker side and a lighter side. It creates the balance within on this particular planet. So you're coming out of that though. Something was, because of this fear or somebody trying to make you feel fearful, there's been an imbalance. You haven't been able to move. You've been feeling like you've been stuck for a long ass time. And I feel like it was just the devil messing around with you. The devil messes with everybody. Devil, whoever you want to call it, whatever you want to call it. It's all well to me. But it's time for you, for you to be, you weren't being your authentic you. It's time for you to be your authentic you. I'm getting a feeling that you are ready. I feel like the universe is helping you to be ready. Yeah, 10-10, beautiful. This is completion. Yeah, the essence of a spiritual awakening. I said that. You're having an awakening. And divine alignment signals a powerful personal growth and enlightenment phase. Sweetheart, you're going into a beautiful new phase. And I'm hearing, I'm so proud of you. This could be somebody's mother speaking. This could also be a mother that's passed on for someone. Others of you is just simply the divine or your divine team cheering you on. This is the right thing, sweetheart. It is. You know what? But here's the thing. You don't need me to tell you that. Gemini, you don't need me to. You already made up your mind. You already know. Something in your soul is pulling you. Like, I have to do this. I cannot stay stuck any longer. I can't. It's just not working for me. It's not moving the way I thought it would. I'm hearing the plan. The plan didn't go quite the way I expected it to. You may have had to clean something up or fix something that maybe a Leo did. Or you could have strong Leo placements. You took the ignition. This is what the divine is telling me. It's a spit. Sorry. Gross. You took the initiative. Regardless. You did it with fear. Shaking and trembling. You went and you've been working on making something right. But this right here is like the final nail. No, I don't want to say that. This is like the final icing on that beautiful, delicious cupcake that you've made. Because the cake was already made. You did a lot of the foundation, a lot of the work. And I feel like you worked hard and you're proud of what you've done. Good for you. Proud of you too. And now here comes the icing. But the icing requires, this icing could feel a little difficult because, let's say it's one of those icings that, it's a whipped cream icing. Whipped cream icing can be a little tricky. Because if you put too much milk or heavy cream, it's going to, let's put it this way. If you don't put the right amount of heavy cream with the right amount of confection sugar with the right amount, right? If you don't have that balance, it will start to make it messy. It starts to get watery, milky. It'll mess your cupcake up. It'll ruin the base of what you made. And with this type of icing, it has to be refrigerated. It can't be on the counter all day. It has to be at the right temperature. If this is you, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So there's something where you had to really work, put something together, and now this last part is sensitive. It's critical. It's important that everything is put together right, that everything is already set up so that when the icing is ready to go on, there'll be no mishaps. If this is you, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm also hearing, they're telling me, a sensitive topic. So whatever this is, it's a sensitive topic. There may be something that you have to speak about, something that you did that you had to fix, or someone did this for you, right? Something that you did that you had to fix and make it right, and then say, hey, you know what? I did mess up here, but here, I cleaned it up. I fixed it. So, we all make mistakes. We're not perfect. Some of you, this could be at work. You made a mistake. You cleaned it up. I mean, you did your best. That's all you can do, Gemini. That's it. And I feel like, again, you worked really darn hard. So I commend you on it. You worked really, really hard to get this right. There was some confusion here in the mix for something here. Communication could have been off. And you could have maybe did something, took a different direction. Although you should have did left, you went right, because you went based on something that was maybe told to you that you thought you could trust, or you thought you could trust the person, or you thought your findings were correct, but they weren't. And so something may have gotten a little out of, something might have got misconstrued or confused or messed up or something, but again, you fixed it. So now all you can do, darling, is just, deal with this last part. It's bittersweet, but it frees you. You're going to do it anyway. Confirmation. You're going to do it anyway. Because this is the only way out. You can't keep staying stuck. You're tired. You're ready to move on. You're done. You're like, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to get out of this energy. It's not quite what I'm also hearing what it used to be. Some of you might be having to leave a job, give a notice. Because you're like, the job's not what it used to be. It's changed. Something here has changed. There's a big, big change. And then others of you, there's something that is, it's changed already. But I feel like you may have just now come to the place of acceptance of it. And you're now ready to now release and let it go. All right, let's see what some of you could be dealing with. If you're dealing with a person. All right, we've got a Sagittarius. We've got Virgo. We've got Taurus. We've got Sagittarius again. Give me a minute. Sometimes when I see it pop up twice, makes me want to go do a little research and see, because I think it might be telling me something else. Hold on one second, my love. This could be... So yeah, some of you definitely, there was some type of spiritual experience here. For many of you, there was. There was. Yeah, you definitely learned something from this matter, this situation. It's made you a better person for sure. It's changed your view of things as well. How you see spirituality, how you see life even. Let me roll one more time and then I'll let you go, okay? Your time is precious and I get it. All right, so you could be dealing with Aquarius. Double on Aquarius. You showed up in your own reading, Gemini. That's good. You could be dealing with a Gemini possibly. And Leo. Yeah, there's some, again, this also confirms in me. You're ready to be free. This is some type of new revolution. You're like, I'm done. I'm breaking out of this. I'm not staying attached to this anymore. I'm so through with this. This is not me anymore. I see it for what it is. How come I've been here so long, right? Even that feeling is there. You're out of that. All right, sweetheart. So I'm going to end it here. If you want to find me again, you're certainly welcome to subscribe. New folks, if you're coming back, welcome back. So glad to have you. I am here every week on the members side only. If you want to join the members, feel free. I take care of my members. If you want something specific over there, I'm happy to do it. Personal reading, happy to do it over there. What else we got? Specific zodiac sign, happy to do it over there. Downloads go over there as well. But if not, that's perfectly fine, sweetheart. I'll see you next time. I'll be here. If you don't want to subscribe, that's fine. Comfort and Cards. If you want to know about what I offer, more about in detail what is offered for my members, there's a link in the show notes below, or you can go to comfortandcards.com. I feel like there's something I'm forgetting. I think that's it, but I appreciate you, sweethearts. Again, that's what I was going to say. I will see you in 2 weeks, though. If you can't join, that's fine. I'll be here in 2 weeks. Take care, sweethearts. Bye-bye.